God, how grim do I look? Hello, welcome to the video. I've just noticed the bags under my eyes. It's a shocker. I've been updating these Possum packs all day and it's been killing my eyes, but I just want to do a quick intro, even though I look like I'm dying. So I just want to talk about the new subscription model really. I've done away with the multiple subscriptions, so anybody currently subscribed might be subscribed to just the MBM Draw System or just the Possum pack, or some people are subscribed to both, which involved them doing two separate transactions. There is a combined pack with a couple of people on it, which offered a slight discount, but it was just all a bit messy and it was time consuming to sort of administer, and just basically I felt like a bit uncomfortable with people who were, particularly people who were paying for the draw subscription, to then ask about the Possum pack and see that it was an extra cost, even though there's a massive amount of work that goes into the Possum pack. So in that sense it's justified, it genuinely is. I've spent a lot of time on it, but I don't like the idea of asking people for more money when they've already been kind enough to sort of show some faith in the draw system. So I wanted to include that. So what I've done is I've included it in the draw system basically. So for the same price that people are paying for the MBM draw system at the moment, you're going to get the full Possum monthly updated pack, which updates every day with every fixture that's played in 20 leagues. We'll give you the win, draw, win value odds for every game. It'll give you the correct score predictions. There's a massive amount you can do with it. You can use it for your unders and overs. It's amazing. It's obviously, I didn't invent the Poisson Distribution Pack. Do I look like my name is Possum? Brummy Dave, I don't think so. But there's a massive amount you can do with it. So you'll get a load of value from that. So I wanted to give that to the MBM Draw subscribers, the members there. So that was the main driver for doing it. It also simplifies things. So there's just one subscription, you pay that fee and you get both lots. So I hope that'll suit people. There is an option to do it weekly still, so you can just have a week's worth of access to the draws as you could at the moment, and with that you'll get a week's worth of Poisson distribution updates, whereas previously there was a one-off distribution pack where I'd send it out to you and it'd be the current one that we got then, but there'd be no updates and you could just do what you want with it. Whereas this one, it'll be similar, but it'll mean that it will be updated every day of that week. So you could get 7 days worth of updates, and then at the end of that week you won't be getting the live updated version. You can then do what you want with it, but it's a slightly better product than the one-off fee. So I hope that sort of makes sense. For a lot of people it won't matter. I'll switch people over onto the new plans, so the draw subscribers onto the new plans. It won't affect you in terms of continuity. It just means that you've got access. I've sent out all of the that took a while as well, because you'll get an individual Possum pack, so that you can make changes and do what you want with the pack without other people getting involved on a shared sheet. So I've got like over 100 of them with different names. Everyone's been sent one out today, so they're all updated fully for this weekend. So 20 leagues, 19 leagues, you'll see later on about Australia. 19 leagues, a full fixture list in each one. I've gone through and put the fixtures in, and I've also added the win, draw, win odds from Betfair for every single game, which then gives you your value betting opportunities and your correct scores. So there's a hell of a lot there to be getting on with. So if you want to get involved, head over to the website. You'll get draws and Possum for the same price now, and I hope that you'll agree that there's a hell of a lot more value in what I'm offering now. I just want to give people a valuable product really. There's other draw systems out there that we know of, the JK Diego one, which costs like over 300 quid a month. I'm not saying it's not worth it, it might be. I'm not subscribed to it, I'm not hating on it at all, but that's a lot on it. Mine's 50 quid and I still felt like I was sort of taking people's money and not giving them enough back. So I wanted to give some more, so that's what I'm doing. So I'll show you through now what you get for that subscription, what the plans look like, and hopefully I'll see you all soon. Okay, cool. So what are we looking at then in terms of this subscription? So this is the landing page now where you can sign up. changed a little bit, took a lot of the bump out about how great everything is, which just looks spammy and crap. Watch the videos and drop me an email if you want to know any facts and figures. I'm happy to share them, but I don't want to put all these sort of marketing-led paragraphs on here. So, yeah, now the MBM Draw System, which was £50 a month, is now including the Possum Distribution Pack, which was an extra £30 a month. So anybody who subscribed to the MBM Draw System is getting that absolutely free. So as I mentioned earlier, that's because I just wanted to add some more value and just sort of felt like it was deserved, and I felt a bit tight having that system and asking for more money from my loyal subscribers, my loyal members who I do really value. So I wanted to put that in there. So that means they're getting that for £50. Anybody who signs up, £50, you're going to get both systems now instead of just one. All that does mean, I guess, is that the people who just wanted the Poisson pack, that was at £30, that's not going to be available anymore just on its own. It's going to be just one subscription, £50, and you get the draws as well, which obviously were previously £50 on their own. You're going to be getting the Poisson pack and the draws for £50. So it makes sense. Like trust me, it makes sense. There'll be some people that it doesn't work for, and that's cool. But I think overall, it's massively increased value, isn't it? So these are the list of leagues that we've got involved. One thing to note is a couple of members have been emailing today about the Australian A League. The A League is included in the Poisson pack, but at the moment it's suppressed, and that's because due to the way the fixtures have fallen in Australia, and probably to do with COVID restrictions, I'm not sure, but there's some teams that haven't played many home games. Brisbane Roar being one, they've only played one home game, and that home game finished 0-0. And the issue with that is, for the Poisson distribution model to work, we need actual positive numbers. It uses averages, and you can't divide by zero, so you're just going to get errors when you try and sort of work out the averages if you've got zeros. So Brisbane Roar having one home game and drawing 0-0 means that it's full of errors. So I've suppressed that, and until all teams have got positive numbers in their for and against columns for home and away, we'll have to leave that there. But it won't be long until that picks up, so that will be included. So there are 20 leagues, but at the moment there's only 19 that are working. So these are your options really now. There's the full Draw and Poisson monthly subscription. You can do it weekly. The weekly subscription, you get obviously a week worth of updates, draw selections just as normal, and the Poisson data. That used to be a static spreadsheet, so you'd only get a static one-off upload. But what I'm doing now is you'll get the Poisson updated for 1 week basically. So it'll keep updating for 7 days. Previously, the static upload, the purchase was a one-off purchase, and it didn't update at all after that. But now you're going to get it for a week, so it'll keep updating for that week, and then after the week subscription's over, you'll still have the spreadsheet, but it won't be getting any live data anymore. So you can update it as you wish, which isn't the end of the world, I guess. And if you want it to be daily auto updated, then you'd have to move over to the monthly subscription. So that's it. That's what it looks like at the moment. Let's have a look at what's going on. So in terms of what you're getting, I mean, this is just a quick look. How do you really demonstrate data? It's not really that much fun, is it? So this is the last draw selection email that was sent out yesterday. This is what you get every day, every evening, with the selections for the next day. As it happens, there's one currently in play. These are the wrong way around. It's a bit of a fool. The Bulgarian one's 0-0 at the moment. Kicked off at 5:30, so we're an hour in. Just over half time. There's a German Bundesliga game this afternoon, and the first one of the month was in Costa Rica this morning at 1 o'clock, and it was finished 1-0 in the 93rd minute winner, which is a bit of a killer. So hopefully, not many people will have cashed out at that time, I wouldn't have thought. But yeah, 93rd minute winner there, which is sort of shows it was a good pick, but is a bit unfortunate. So this is what you're going to get basically. You get this every day with a bit of a narrative, a bit of nonsense from me sometimes, and your selections. And as you can see, you get these every day. These are on the website as well. You can look back at the previous ones. And what you do get as well, which I think is probably where most of the value comes from, is I'll respond to your emails whenever you send them. I'll help out wherever I can. I've had people asking for different sort of different odds from different bookmakers, which I've sent out separately. I've had people asking for extra picks that don't necessarily meet all of the criteria, but they wanted to place more bets on a day than I was sending out. So I sent them some that looked like they could nearly qualify but didn't quite qualify enough for my system, and they wanted to have a look at those. Whatever you need, and also if there's any issues with the subscription, you don't have to worry about me running off with your money, or the amount of money I've given out already, given back, just because I sometimes feel guilty if something loses, or if somebody doesn't seem that happy, I'll just refund it. It's not ideal for the bank balance, but I'd rather run it like that than people think they're getting scammed. So you get in your draw system, and then you get in now for the same price of the Possum pack, and this is a quick look at the Possum pack, which I've spent all day today updating. So this is currently updated, as you can see, last did it was 3 hours ago. For all of the fixtures for the 20 leagues or 19 leagues are entered, so I've gone in and selected each fixture, which has then auto-generated what the value odds should be. I've then gone in the blue boxes and added all of the Betfair odds for the games, and I've got some conditional formatting on there so that you'll get a bold and underlined figure for the game where it shows value. I mean, this is a good example actually of something you want to be cautious about. When it says it offers value, you can see that the value odds are 24.12, and you can get 25, 7, 8, 6, and like so. In the sort of true sense of the word, it's value, but it's not really, is it? We're not really going to look at that and think, oh God, it's offering value, I'm going to put a bet on that. That's not really where I'd be looking to. I mean, this one's a little bit more 477 to 860 for away at Norwich, scrapping for the lives. Probably more value. You have to use a bit of common sense with it, I think, is what I'm saying. So that, I mean, that's more like value, isn't it? 259, 294. I mean, the home ones are the ones that I always like. This is a derby, so it's difficult, but 294, 315, looking like value in Wolves there. And this is probably massive value, isn't it, at the moment? You never know what Man United are going to do. But anyway, so this is what you're getting. You're getting it for all of these leagues. You've got the Dutch-in figures on the side there. I haven't filled in the correct score odds because that would have took absolutely ridiculous amount of time. So what you'll want to do, if you want to use the correct score, it'll all auto-calculate for you. These are the correct scores that are predicted. But if you want to get the actual Dutch-in stakes, then you need to put the odds in here. But if you want to just know what the correct scores are, the top 5 scores, there they are, and the percentages. So if you just want to do a straight correct score bet, it'll tell you that Bastia Auxerre, for example, is 0-0 is the most likely outcome. So yes, we've got all the leagues, and every fixture. So I hope that sheds a bit of light on what's going on now with the memberships. It's a much easier system. We've just got one subscription, one membership, and it covers the whole lot. You get everything in that. You don't have to worry about do I get the draws, do I get the Poisson, or can I upgrade and can I switch between plans. Like, I'd rather everybody got the whole lot. It allows you to diversify your portfolio, but you shouldn't really just be betting on one thing anyway. With the draws, well, I wouldn't say you shouldn't, but I like to think it's a little bit more efficient if you can spread your knowledge across a few different markets, really. So you've got your draws there now. You've got your win, draw, win with the Poisson. You've got your correct scores. You can use it for unders and overs. You can use it for whatever you want, really. Obviously, you can use the Poisson pack for unders and overs. Look at what it sort of suggests here. You can add the percentages up of each score. So yeah, if you've got any questions, just let me know, and hopefully I'll speak to you all soon.